Don't compare Michael Jordan to LeBron James. Don't compare LeBron James to Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was an athlete that was really, well, what's the word for it? Amazing, a flying man, a man that could not even be stopped. But let's think about it. He was not good as he was when he first started. His team was terrible. LeBron James, he was on a bad team when he started. He didn't go to college. LeBron James went just to high school and then came out of high school to the NBA. Mr. Michael Jordan went to North Carolina. So there's a difference between the two. And LeBron James shoots the three and he goes for the hole and he makes a slamma jamma without flying. Michael Jordan looks like he was flying when he was slamming it in the hole. Going to the hole with his ridiculous tricks and making his short shots or making maybe an occasional three. There's a lot of difference between Michael Jordan and LeBron James. So we do not need to compare them to each other. It is no comparison. There's no comparison at all. It is straight up that they are two different people. One's in the Hall of Fame, one will be in the Hall of Fame. How many championships will LeBron James get? I don't know. We'll have to see. But this is just needing to stop because it is not even a thing to be compared to. LeBron James, what he's doing through these past years when he's came back, past seasons of coming back to Cleveland is something of a miracle. He brought a championship to a team that hasn't had a championship in a long time. And I mean in a long time. There's been teams in the NBA that haven't had a championship, like Milwaukee. Well, there's been New York Knicks. But anyways, and I think he's going to do it again. I think he's going to give a championship because I don't think Golden State stands a chance even if they beat the San Antonio Spurs because it's ridiculous. These two teams are on a hot streak and LeBron James is just out of this world right now. Just like, and I'm telling you, Michael Jordan was like that a long time ago, but I have never seen anything what LeBron James has done. He's the king of the NBA. His palace is the NBA. He has his crown on his head. He has his scepter. He has his little robe around him. And it says on the back, King James, the best there is, the best there ever will be. And I think it's so true because there's nobody else that's better than him. There's people that are coming up, but there's nobody better. And there was people that were real good for Michael Jordan, people that were coming up. Michael Jordan, he played Kobe Bryant one year, and Kobe Bryant was a young guy that was coming up. So I think down the road, I think that when LeBron James retires, and he is going to get in the Hall of Fame, there's no doubt about that. Even if he doesn't win championships every year, there's no doubt that he will get the Hall of Fame. So the comparison needs to stop. It needs to stop right now because there's no comparison. LeBron James and Michael Jordan are just two different athletes. They're spectacular athletes. They're out of this world athletes. Well, let's just say LeBron James will break some records that we have never seen in this NBA. Michael Jordan, he's won 6 championships. He was the greatest NBA player in that era. LeBron James, he will make sure that he leaves his legacy as much as Michael Jordan has. But the thing is, if we compare these two athletes to each other, well, what are we doing? Every athlete is different. Kobe Bryant, he's a different athlete. Dirk Nowitzki, what he did in the NBA Finals in 2011, amazing. Um, Shaq, what he did for teams when he was playing on them, he's a great athlete. It's just Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. Every athlete is different. So it's no comparison. Don't compare Michael Jordan, LeBron James or Michael Jordan to each other. Don't. Because you're not, that it's not a fair argument. It's not a fair argument at all. It's an argument that is where you're saying Michael Jordan, LeBron James, they're two the same. No, no, they're not. They're two great athletes that showed us great stuff, that have wowed us, that said, I can't believe what he just did. Did you just see that slam dunk? Michael Jordan was flying in the air. Oh my gosh. He was out dribbling that guy. He shot that short shot. I've never seen anything in my life like that. Or LeBron James. Oh my. Oh, wow. He just slammed it like nothing else. He just shot that three on that guy, and that guy had his hand right in his face, and he was down to the ground. Or he took it to the hole, and he still fell on the ground. That's our Michael Jordan. Oh my, that trick shot to the hole. Holy cow. How did you do that? That's some of the great stuff that LeBron James and Michael Jordan have done. And they are great athletes. They are awesome. And they have just done spectacular things for the NBA. And I'm so glad that I got to see both of them. And remember, awesome, Kawabunga, radical.